1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Muhammad Zubair Khan. First, the headlines. Finance Minister has assured to extend complete facilitation to industries for import of raw materials to meet their export requirements. Foreign Minister represents Pakistan at the World Economic Forum's annual meeting beginning in Davos today. The UN Secretary General has said renewable energy is the only credible way to avoid a climate catastrophe. Australia women defeated Pakistan women by 8 wickets in the first one-day international of 3-match series at Brisbane today. And now the news in detail. Finance Minister Ishaq Dar has assured to extend complete facilitation to the industries for import of raw materials, parts and accessories to meet their export requirements. In a tweet today, he said export industry is one of the highest priorities of our government. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari will represent Pakistan at the World Economic Forum's annual meeting beginning in Davos today. He will be accompanied by Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Hina Rabbani Khar. The Foreign Minister will share Pakistan's perspective on economic and social impact of the evolving geopolitical realities and challenges for the region's security and stability. Sessions of the Senate and the National Assembly will separately be held at the Parliament House in Islamabad today. The upper house will meet at 3 in the afternoon while the lower house will meet at 5 in the evening. Besides legislative business, both the houses will take matters of national and international importance. The first national immunization campaign of the year begins across the country today to vaccinate children under 5 years of age against the crippling disease of polio. According to official sources, over 100,000 trained and dedicated Sihat Muhafiz are taking part in the vaccination drive to inoculate the targeted children at their doorstep. On this occasion, Minister for National Health Services Abdul Qadir Patel said Pakistan has made great strides in the fight against polio, reducing the virus circulation to only one small part of the country in southern districts of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. He said the country is quite close to elimination of polio virus. Coordinator of the National Emergency Operations Centre, Dr. Shehzad Beg said high-risk districts will be top priority during the anti-polio campaign. Provincial Election Commissioner Sindh Ijaz Anwar Chauhan has said that the Election Commission amicably performed its duty of conducting second phase of local bodies elections in the province. Talking to media persons in Karachi, he said 57 returning officers performed duties in Karachi for elections on 246 union committees. He said that results of all the constituencies will be ready by the evening. Pakistan's ambassador to the United States, Masood Khan, has been honored with Dr. Martin Luther King Legacy Award for Diplomacy and International Service in recognition of his commitment, leadership and service. The award was conferred on him at the 31st International Salute to the Life and Legacy of the late Dr. King in Washington. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, all parties Hurriyat Conference has called for a shutdown in civil lines and adjoining areas on January the 21st to commemorate the 33rd anniversary of Gokadal massacre. In a statement in Srinagar, APHC leader Engineer Hilal Ahmed War paid tributes to the martyrs of Gokadal, saying the mass massacre was carried out by Indian forces after the inception of struggle for the right to self-determination. He said 52 innocent and unarmed civilians were martyred in cold blood and 250 were seriously injured by bullets when Indian forces, under a well-thought-out plan, opened indiscriminate firing on civilians on January the 21st in 1990. The UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has said renewable energy is the only credible way to avoid a climate catastrophe. In a video message to the 13th session of the Assembly of the International Renewable Energy Agency in Abu Dhabi, he urged decision makers to cut red tape, fast-track approvals for sustainable projects worldwide, and modernize power grids. The UN chief outlined a 5-point plan for transition, including renewable means as safeguard for future, closing the power excess gap, stabilizing prices, and ensuring energy security. Australia women beat Pakistan women in the first one-day international of 3-match series by 8 wickets at Brisbane today. Batting first, Pakistan scored 160 runs for the loss of 8 wickets in 40 overs, setting a victory target of 161 for Australia to win the match. Australia achieved the target for the loss of 2 wickets in 28.5 overs. Phoebe Litchfield of Australia was declared player of the match for scoring 78 runs not out. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.